Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to our favorite cryptocurrency at this point of time, the cryptocurrency that's starting some sort of an alt season, although a real alt season I'm not sure is starting yet. But it's, of course, Ethereum. We're taking a look at Ethereum. Ethereum has been massively strong. We covered this yesterday, of course, as well. I cover Ethereum daily right now, so if you're interested in that, consider subscribing. But yesterday we broke above that level right here around 3100 and 3050. You can see right here as well that we had some real momentum coming in on Tuesday that was, before the rally actually started. Also left an imbalance, which, I've said this before, but during this entire rally, we've left a lot of imbalances, and at some point of time, we're going to fill that. Whether that's tomorrow, or whether that's in August or September, that's the question. But that is something to be aware of, right? But at this point of time, Ethereum is still ridiculously strong, right? So I wouldn't worry too much, at least, about those imbalances all the way down to 2900, 2800. Ethereum is incredibly strong. We not only have that open interest and volume, aka momentum, but we also structurally have ETH BTC, which we know this is the Bitcoin dominance, but we have ETH BTC holding the breakout, not only holding the breakout, but also continuing it. So everything at this point of time looks great with Ethereum. Now, does that mean you should buy Ethereum right now? That's a different question, right? I mean, if you want to buy it for the long term, I'd say that the fundamentals for Ethereum have changed to a certain extent, that is a possibility. Right, because the fundamentals for Ethereum always were a little bit bleak. I think with the institutional interest we're seeing coming into Ethereum right now, when we also still have some major catalysts down the road, right, with potentially Ethereum staking coming in, which I think is going to be great for the Ethereum ETF, which in turn is going to be great for institutional demand. Look, if you think that and you say Ethereum is going up to 5,000 somewhere in 2025, I understand. I think I do agree. So then it would be a wise area to buy right now. But is it really a wise area? Technically, I'm not sure. We're entering a major resistance level right here towards 3,600, 3,500. We're going to get a reaction here. All right, we did not get a major reaction the last time to this level at 2,800. It happens very, very rarely. Almost never, that two structurally major resistance zones do not get a reaction. So now we did not get a reaction at this level right here at 2,800 and 2,850. The next one, which you can clearly see, but that's also a major liquidity zone right here, around 3,500, 3,600. It's unlikely that we're not going to get a reaction. Now, after that reaction, can we break above that? Yes, but for now, I do think we're going to get a reaction. And then depending on how strong of a reaction that is, and depending on how strong the fundamentals remain after that rejection, we can talk a little bit more about breaking higher, but for now I think short term we can rally a bit higher. Now from 3,500, 3,600 I do expect a rejection, and then if we zoom in, look, there's a lot of levels to look at here, but one of the levels for example that I would be looking at very much is this level right here at 3,300. All right, so there we have a single print. We have some fair value gaps around that level. So let's say that Ethereum finds resistance at 3,500, 3,600, which I do expect. But then we're able to get a strong reaction at 33 and 3,200. I think we're going to break out higher, right? Because technically that would be such a bullish confirmation that I think afterwards we can relatively quickly, but I'll keep you updated on that, get up to the equal highs right here at 4,000. So that is definitely a possibility, but like I said, it all depends on the strength of the reaction. So at this point of time, the only thing I want to tell you is that I think we're going to find resistance there. I think we're going to pull back into 33, 3,200. If we get a strong reaction there, so if we do something like this, then we're going to break out and rally up to 4,000. If we get a weak reaction there, right, so we drop down into that and we barely find support, it's quite likely we're going to drop down lower into 3,000 with the potential to drop down all the way into 2,900 as well. Although this does not seem most likely with the current strength, right? So those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know regarding Ethereum right now. I will definitely keep you updated on this, so keep an eye on the channel if you're interested in that. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.